Hey guys, I'm Nick with tech-Nic, and today we get to look at the limited edition controller for Starfield for the Xbox Series X. Let's check it out. Alright, so guys, this game is slated with no delays. We all believe that that's not going to happen for September 6th release of this year, alright? And this is the first release from Bethesda in 20 years that's a new universe. That's something that exists outside of Elder Scrolls and the Fallout universes. And so Starfield, if you're not aware, just real briefly, is going to be a massive game experience. They say that it's going to have over 1,000 planets that you can visit in this game. And it is very much going to be a kind of game setup that we see from Bethesda in like the Elder Scrolls and Fallout series. You're going to have conflicting parallels. So like in the Elder Scrolls series, you join one guild and that puts you in malalignment with another guild. It's going to be kind of the same thing. You're going to form allies and you're going to form enemies along the way, essentially, as you control and make all those decisions in the game. A massive, massive playground for this game. And so as we're waiting and we're salivating and waiting for Starfield to come into this year or later in this year, this is something we can get our hands on now. In another episode, we're going to be able, there is a headset that matches this as well. It's not here yet. This got here, so we're doing this without delaying it. So this is going to be just an unboxing and showing you what this looks like and a few wraparounds and seeing if this is what you want to go for. This is currently at $79.99 at all major retailers. Best Buy, Target, Amazon, Walmart. Anybody that you want to go to, $79.99. And as of yet, there are no deals on that price. All right, so let's get into this. Is there anything we need to talk about here? No, I mean, this is like the controllers you're going to see for the Series X or S, and I can't say enough about that. The quality of the controllers has been phenomenal. And so the unboxing experience here as we open this up for all into the Starfield. So we've got this really cool, I don't really know how to explain what I'm looking at. It's very themed. It's very, it is kind of clean. It is kind of simplistic, but we've got this essentially like working graphic overlay that we've got like flight controls or like some type of computer control on our actual controller. It's just really for the appearance of this makes it look like a very technical, like a very ship-driven or even heads-up display driven interface like is laid over the controller. That's really kind of the impact. Like when I look at it, it's almost as if I have a HUD system, I have a heads-up display, and I'm seeing the overlay of like what these buttons do. And I'm like I can almost imagine that that's not on the controller. The controller's just blank white, and I've got a heads-up display that's showing me what it's used for, right? Really cool. We've got this great like copper-looking directional pad. We've got clear, we've got transparent bumpers across the top. This controller is rocking an expansion port on the bottom and an audio jack on the bottom as well. Got a little amount of texture across the bumpers. So it's not a whole lot, but there is like a raised texture to that feels really good actually. And I can't say enough about the grips on every controller, every Series X controller I've touched. This slightly rubberized or TPO material that's over this controller feels fantastic in hand. And this controller, I mean, this feels like a Xbox controller, right? That's not what we're looking at. We're looking at the way this thing appears. We do have this nice like Starfield logo in the back of the controller. And again, just check out the transparent like bumpers that are on this. You know, the expansion port obviously will allow you to do like some mic setups and some different peripherals, but it would be kind of interesting to see if anything new comes out with Starfield that utilizes that in a slightly different way. I'm not saying you need it, but you know, if I'm in space and I've got all these tools and I've got all this, a lot of the gameplay makes sense. I'm playing this way, right? But I don't know, like maybe like a little touchpad here, or I get something that gives me like a PIN code for like hacking devices. I don't know all the overlay or the interactive pieces of the game, what that's going to look like. But
oh well, it's Bethesda, so you know they're
yeah,
gonna have...
and there's a lot of opportunity to do something there too. I don't know how much That's really been taken advantage of so far. But guys, this thing is beautiful. More than the controller even, which obviously is a gorgeous piece here. We're excited about the game. And this is slated for September, guys. So you're probably going to see more of this with us. You're definitely going to see more about this with other people and other channels as the momentum and the hype builds up. So that is the controller for Starfield for the Xbox Series X and S. A quick glimpse at this to give you an idea of what this actually looks like in hand. Feels great. I have no doubt it's going to perform because none of these controllers have issue, and I think that looks pretty slick. Guys, I appreciate you swinging by the channel, hanging out with us. Make sure you keep coming back for more content. I'm Nick with tech-Nic. We'll catch you next time.